This tutorial is about creating planes but using a cylindrical surface, a rounded surface, instead of flat surfaces. This is typically a much more difficult thing to work with, especially if you're not comfortable with the working with all three different planes. As you can see here, I have a plane that's already placed on the cylinder. So you probably want to pause this right now, okay, and create the cylinder. Then when you come back, what I'm going to need you to do is then try to create a plane between two parallel edges with this. Notice how this is halfway between. The next thing I'd like you to do, okay, once you've completed that, is then we're going to work with creating a plane at a point that is tangent to the surface. What's really cool about this software is that we can create a line someplace outside of our surface, finish a sketch, and what I can do is then, based on where that line is, I can create a plane that's tangent to the surface through that edge. So if I had another edge and then I needed to make a, I could then create a plane that I'd be working off of based on that location. Okay, so try that out. And again, the location of your line is going to dictate the connection it has, as we had before, how it makes it tangent to the surface of the cylinder. Okay, so you might have to try and figure out how that would work out. But just for practice sake, give this a try. Line, okay. And again, I started that line based on the YZ plane. All right. Okay, another one we'd like to try. Another type of plane. Tangent to a surface through a point. Now we need a point, so we can't do anything yet. So similar to what we had here for our line, I could place a point on any of these, but an easy way to go about it, okay, so based on any of my origins here, okay, or I can create a sketch on a surface, say, and at any point along this surface, say I want to create my plane based on tangential, based on that, okay, that point and how it's tangent to this surface. I come out of this, okay, and I can then identify my plane, okay, tangent to the surface through point. I can identify the surface, I can identify the point. Notice how then, let's say this is probably, unless you actually have an edge or a line that's already identified, this is probably one of the easier ways of going about it. So these are the three types of tangents that I'd like you to practice.